All right, it is the Ron and Fez Show, 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. It's a quiet day around here. It's a hungover day. It's an odd day.
Everyone moving kind of slow at the junction here.
And for the first time since we've been at XM, we're without security. If you've ever wanted to kill Ron and Fez, today would be the day. Apparently Master Poe partied last night, overslept, and today he's left us vulnerable, where we're on the air and we could be killed at any moment. Not only that, Fezzy, but the door's wide open.
Yeah.
And so's the bathroom door.
So that's just weird. Yeah, because not only don't we have Master Poe, everything's propped open.
Yeah, and you know what? I feel just as safe as I've ever have. Yeah.
Yeah, the odd thing is we haven't been ambushed yet. So we'll just make it through. We're protecting ourselves today, I guess. Holding the line.
Fezzy, we are safe. Security is here. It's Master Poe.
Ah!
Master Poe, come on in, buddy.
I was holding out for a hero.
Yeah. Master Poe had a late night last night and left us feeling insecure today.
Yeah.
No security whatsoever.
I felt like my pants were down.
Yeah. What happened, Master Poe? Where was the discipline?
Good morning, guys.
Good
How
morning.
are you?
Nice to see you.
Good morning.
Well,
to
now
you.
we're okay. We were terrified here for hours.
Well, I'm sorry that I left you terrified.
Yeah.
I was told that I didn't have to come in today because the show was going to last till about 12 o'clock last night. However, I had some situations that I had to take care of, and I didn't leave Hard Rock till about 1,
Right.
1:30. So I got home like around 2 o'clock,
Right.
2 a.m.
So
And
that mean that Fez and I should have our throats slit while we're on the air?
No, not at all. I
While we
thought
sleep?
I didn't know you guys were going to be here today. That's.
I gotta try me a few of these.
We were supposed to from that intern.
Pete the intern.
What?
You don't know my name. It's Pete the intern.
That's one of the things I need you to do, Master Poe, is keep the interns away from Fez. They frighten him, and he believes sexually assault him.
Where's the protection from our own staff?
Which one?
Pete.
Yeah.
Pete?
Yeah.
Big tall Pete.
He'll never see you again.
He really is Stinky Pete.
I like that. Hey, when Owen and I took so long to get out there last night, I was very impressed that you walked out on stage and glared the audience down. You glared them down. A lot of guys will fight anybody, but not everybody will fight a crowd.
You know what happened is they were throwing stuff on the stage, and they were starting to pull on the cables from the microphone.
By the way, they had every right. And go ahead from there.
And I just went on the stage to make sure that, they were doing the right thing.
Right.
And
You glared them down.
yeah,
They
I
were
was-
pulling the mic cable so that they could start the show themselves. They were just going to go ahead and introduce themselves and start.
It was a wild night, though, huh?
It was a fabulous
You have a
show.
good time?
I had a great time. I just, to keep it on record,
Yeah.
I drank Coca-Cola all night.
Mm-hmm. Sure you did.
All night long.
Yeah.
With what? With what?
No, just Coca-Cola,
Sure.
Pepsi.
Did you, Captain Morgan?
A mixture of Pepsi and Coca-Cola.
That explains the sunglasses inside.
Master Poe, when's the school open up?
The school is going to open as soon as the inspectors give me the CO.
Right.
And once I have the CO, then we're up and running. MasterPoseback.com.
Master Poe's back. I wouldn't mind getting Fez in because, look, he can't defend himself. Look,
Ow!
as I throw stuff,
Ouch!
there's just no
Ow!
reflexes
That
whatsoever.
could have cut me.
There's
Ow.
no reflexes.
See, now that'll put an eye out. That's a hard, sharp coin.
And you know what? I'm giving this to Superstar because he gives this out to children. There's no reflexes with him. Could he be? Watch with these scissors.
Oh, easy. No, not in the eye.
No, don't
Careful.
throw the scissors.
Can you defend yourself, Fez?
Yes, I could defend
All
myself.
right, I'm throwing these scissors.
Don't throw them.
You never know what could go wrong.
Could you get Fez? Could you make Fez into a lean, mean fighting machine?
Yes.
How quick would it take?
Lean, mean fighting machine. In 3 months, he'll see a difference. In 6 months, he'll see a major difference. In a year's time, you won't recognize him.
Will he be able
Is that good?
Will he be able to defend himself from, say, Pete the intern?
Absolutely.
All right.
Fez, you've only been in one fight in your life, right?
Yeah,
And that was a loss.
it was 2 against 1. It was the Kang Pole gang.
All right, what happened? Tell Master Poe.
When I was a much younger Fez,
Yeah.
I had ventured.
We're going back 60, 70 years.
I had ventured out of my house to go get an icy. At the
What do you mean by icy?
it was like the forerunner to the Slurpee. Had a polar bear on the side of the cup.
Yeah.
And I rode my bike up to the store on the corner and bought the icy and was heading back. I was walking my bike because I couldn't hold the icy and ride at the same time.
What boy walks a bike?
So these mean boys, these shirtless mean boys, came out of the woods right there by where the convenience store was.
Were they what your family would call white trash?
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, right out of a trailer. They fell out. So they're walking up to me, and they got their long cane poles. I guess they had been fishing out in the woods. We had a couple of little creeks out there and stuff. And they came walking up to me from behind. They started yelling at me, and I look back, and I see them, no shirts, cane poles, and cut-off dungarees. And they're just coming at me, and they're yelling at me, saying, "Give me that bike." And
now, why would they want a girl's bike?
it was a boy's bike. I just happened to be walking it at the time, so I didn't drop my Slurpee. So I'm trying to just get home. That's my first thought. Get this bike rolling and get home.
Why did I ever leave?
Oh, yeah.
You were thinking that?
I had to have an icy.
Right.
It was grape.
And there wasn't a nurse there.
Yeah. So, next thing you know, they're trying to grab my bike out of my hand. The icy goes flying. I think I got maybe 3 sips out of it.
Didn't your tube top come down and one of your breasts was exposed?
A man teat did not fly out.
So they start trying to steal your bike.
So they're trying to steal my bike, and they're pulling it from me and everything. And I go to pull it back, and one of them hit me in the back of the ear. Like I was, they were behind me, and they just clocked me and caught me in the ear on the side of the head.
Same way you kill a cow.
Yeah, and I was just dizzy. I was just spinning. So I just, did the smart thing. Dropped the bike, dropped the icy. The icy's already down.
Shit yourself. And then what?
And then started heading home.
With the shit coming down your
There was
leg?
no shit. That was icy. That was grape icy. And then I got in the last word because I screamed back at them. Didn't hurt.
Good one.
Yeah.
Good one.
And then I had to go back later and get my bike, which was still in that ditch. They had thrown it in a ditch that was right there.
After pissing on it.
Now, you're saying they were far away from you, so they were coming towards you.
They came
Right.
up
First.
behind me.
They came up from behind.
Yeah.
All right.
Then we were in the
They
confrontation.
were miles behind, but he was going so slow with that ICM bike.
So there's no way that you could have seen them ahead of time.
Well, they were shouting at me, so I knew they were coming up behind me.
Like, hey, fatty, where you going with that girl's bike?
And why didn't you get on your bike and go?
I was trying. There was no way. I was trying.
He would have
and
had to
they-
drop the icy.
I couldn't have done it with the icy. And they were on that back wheel so fast.
Uh-huh.
I'm just pulling the bike back.
Why is this bothering you still?
Yes,
After all these years?
it's such a flashback. Other people have Vietnam. I have the icy.
Yeah.
You couldn't
The
throw the
cane
icy
pole
in the face?
No, I never would have thought of
He
that.
he didn't know how to defend himself, right?
I didn't know how to defend myself, and I just wanted out of there.
Yeah.
And I knew there was 2 of them.
That's all?
Yeah, the cane pole gang.
That
That's what I
doesn't,
call
two
them.
does not make you a gag.
When you're on the business end of getting your icy knocked out of your hand.
First of all, he's so old, it sounds like it was Huck Finn and Tom Sawyer just coming by.
So, yeah.
Who fishes with a cane pole?
But
the rod was built in 1912. This had to be pre-1912.
See, no one seems to remember that I screamed didn't hurt.
Because everyone says that at their brother when they're crying. That didn't hurt. It's the pussy thing to yell.
Oh.
Kick him in the shin next time.
Well, hopefully there won't be a next time.
He hasn't been out since.
Yeah, I didn't go out for weeks after that.
How young are the kids you start training, Master Poe?
I started at one time. I started training them at age 4. That was a mistake.
Younger?
Well,
Get
yeah,
them younger?
age 4, age 3. They weren't diaper trained, and we had a little trouble.
You should teach
Yeah.
a fetus how to defend himself.
Against an abortion doctor.
But age 5 is a perfect age.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For
Age
weapons
5.
training?
No. Empty hand. I teach them the basics, just, coordination, strengthening exercises. They don't learn how to punch or kick until much later.
No.
I wouldn't teach a 5-year-old how to poke someone in the eye.
I have been training kids, but it's only how to steal. How to pick pockets.
Fagin.
and whistle when the cops are coming. We have all kinds of gang signals. I always give them the standard. Don't hand the money to me. Give it to the kid. Give it to the kid. Try to fucking prove I'm a dealer in court. Yeah, I see a kid handing out bags and another kid collecting money. What's this got to do with me?
Public property, you're right there. You're an American.
All right, we got to take a break, and then we come back and finish up this show. It's good to see you guys. I'm glad to see both of you made it in today.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
I had a wonderful time.
We had a good time last night, too.
Yes.
We'll be right back. Ron Fez.